Okay. Okay, I think we're live on both. On both Twitch and YouTube. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, we're live on both. Let's see. Okay, hello everybody. We're doing a test stream right now. Oh my god, this is overwhelming. Hello. So I'm doing a test stream right now because we've got the charity stream tomorrow. I have right now on my streaming software, I have both Twitch and YouTube chat up, and like I can't even read anything between the two of them. So hello, thanks for coming. Hi. Okay, well I guess I better start talking and not wasting your time. Good to see it works. That was my big. I was prepared for it to not work, but I'm glad it's working. So thanks for showing up. Of course, you can see right here, conveniently, the information about tomorrow. So I'm not gonna be live for a long time tonight. I mainly just want to make sure that this tomorrow goes off without a hitch. So let's see. If you're not in Central Time right now, it's 7 p.m. Central. So that's going to be 19 hours from now is when the charity stream starts. So just want to let you know. If you're not able to make that, then no worries. If you're on YouTube, there's a link to the fundraiser in the description. You can donate to it at any time. And we'll have it in chat on Twitch as well. But thanks everybody for tuning in. I am most certainly not going to be able to keep up with this chat, just like you know. YouTube sucks at making live streams work. Yeah, I have not streamed on YouTube in 7 years. 7 or 8 years. So this is weird, to say the least. The charity is, it says right there, you see, in the corner. How do I do this? You see there? It says the charity, Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation, which, you know what? This might be a good time to actually go through what we'll be doing tomorrow. Because I didn't really get to talk about it much in the YouTube video today. So it might be a good idea to talk about it here. Let me see if I can pull up. Yeah, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Because I didn't get to talk about the charity stream as much as I wanted to. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hang on one sec. It's been a hot minute since I did this. Okay, hang on. We're gonna go to a black screen. Don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out. Okay. Okay, so here's the. Don't look at the tabs at the top, okay? Promise you won't look. Promise you won't look at the tabs. Okay, so this is the fundraiser. This is what we'll be using tomorrow for the charity stream. Now, I imagine if you're on YouTube, you may not have seen Tiltify before, but tomorrow on the stream, you can open your eyes now, okay? You don't have to close your eyes completely. Just don't look at the tabs. Don't look. So tomorrow on the stream, there will be a big ticker at the top of the screen, and it's gonna have this big fundraiser bar on it. And our goal is $40,000 tomorrow. And if you've never been to one of my charity streams before, you might be like, phew, how are we gonna do that? Well, it's gonna be no problem, okay? Barely an inconvenience. We're gonna be able to do it, absolutely no problem. It may take us 10 hours, but we'll do it. You know, it might take a little effort. I might be underselling it. It might take a little effort, but we've hit 40K pretty much every time, and we haven't had YouTube's help before. It's just been on Twitch, so just the Twitch community has done that. I can't imagine what we can do with our forces combined. So yeah, we're raising money for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation, and if you want to know more information about that, well, besides what's in the name, I mean, I think the name is pretty self-explanatory, but basically it's for kids with brain tumors, and we'll be raising $40,000 for them. Now, along the way, we're gonna have some milestones, and I have some stuff that I haven't revealed yet, some further incentives. So let's go through them. So when, not if, but when we hit $10,000 tomorrow on the charity stream, cosplay item 1 will be revealed, and I'll be forced to watch an old YouTube video. This is a pretty popular one. We've done this before on charity streams. I've watched myself play Amnesia. I've watched myself play Hello Neighbor. I think last time we watched me play Hello Neighbor. That was a blast from the past. Not quite worth it. I don't know if I'd do that again. But we'll figure out something else to do it this time. We'll do some sort of poll. I don't know how we're gonna do it with Twitch and YouTube together. We'll figure out some way for us to combine forces and vote on what to watch. Now you might notice it says cosplay item 1. So normally I do a charity cosplay. So I've cosplayed as, well, normally it's a female video game character from a horror game. So I've cosplayed as Ada Wong, Lady Mitrescu, most famously, most controversially. And last time in the spring, it was Ashley from Resident Evil 4. So who knows what's going to be this time. But it's none of those three. That's all I can tell you. No hints. But basically what's going to be happening is, for each milestone, I'm going to start off just dressed like this, okay? And for each milestone that we hit, I'll change into one item from the cosplay. It's Guess the Cosplay! You'll have to guess which character I'm cosplaying as. Can you guess it? You guys are gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna do like the first time and you're gonna be like, I knew it! I know, it's that person! Oh! So here's how you win the game. Okay? Here's how you win the guessing game. If you think you know the answer, you just have to keep it to yourself. And don't say anything. Don't say the name. Don't tell anyone. And then when it's finally revealed, then you can say in chat, I knew it the whole time. And then you won't win anything. But in your head, you'll know that you guessed it. So that's how the guessing game is going to work. In other words, there's no winners. It's just for fun. Okay. So when we hit $15,000, cosplay item 2 will be revealed. $20,000, cosplay item 3. So every $5,000, you may notice, we're unlocking a new cosplay item. And that's how it's going to be revealed. So we're going to go all the way through $40,000, which is cosplay item 7. So there's 7 items in total. And at that point, I'll be fully in character. Well, not in character. I'll still be me. I won't be role-playing or anything. But that's how that's going to work. Every $5,000. And we'll also do a future stream poll. So we'll be deciding what to do on a future stream. It could be play a game. It could be react to ghost videos. It could be anything, right? We'll do a poll on it. To be decided. We'll decide on it at the time. $25,000 cosplay item 4, $30,000 cosplay item 5, and I have to play the top horror game on itch.io. So I don't know what the top horror game on itch.io is, but we'll find out. It'll be a surprise. I have no idea. $35,000 cosplay item 6, and $40,000 cosplay item 7, and that will complete the cosplay, as well as we will be doing a poll on a full Let's Play series to be uploaded to my second channel on YouTube, John Twolf. Now this could be anything, all right? So get ready. Get your voting fingers ready tomorrow when we hit this, because you can make me finish Darkwood. I know you people are out there, all right? You can make me play Darkwood. You can make me finish Inscription. You can make me finish Finance and Phrase Security Breach. I have to honor this when we hit the $40,000 goal. You can make me play Zelda Breath of the Wild and hate my life. You can make me do anything. Oh, I already finished the letter. Okay, let's be... Yeah, oh, you guys, I knew you guys would bring up the letter. Oh, boy. How many more years in the future are we going to dig that thing up? That corpse of a game. Oh, we gotta... How about you play through... Get the true ending for the letter. Are you guys kidding me? Don't you have anything better to do? Okay. Anyway. But yeah. So that's what happens if we hit $40,000 tomorrow, which we've already raised $171, and it's not even time. So we're off to a great start. In addition, we have a couple of stretch goals. Okay, so $45,000. I have received word from the CFO of the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. He's got a big. You'll see it tomorrow. I'll post a picture. He's got a big beard, big old beard. He says if we hit 45,000, he'll shave it. So that's a pretty big incentive, I would say. I like seeing a good old beard shaved. In addition, there's an anonymous donor. An anonymous donor that has put forth a challenge for us. When we hit $45,000, they'll match every dollar that we raise past $45,000 up to $5,000. So basically, if we hit 50,000, we'll actually hit 55,000. So keep that in mind. I'm going to be bringing that up all day tomorrow. You're not going to be able to get me to shut up about it. I'll be talking your ear off about, like, by the way, did you know what happened if we hit $45,000? That'll basically be it. Yeah, so that's basically what we have going on tomorrow. And once again, the Tiltify link will be constantly in chat, and it'll be in the video description and everything. So this is just a test stream, making sure that I'm able to do stuff that I need to be able to do for tomorrow. Let me see something real quick. How many people are on? Okay, yeah, this is, wow. That's crazy. The chats are nuts, man. All right. Okay, thank you everybody for tuning in. Real quick question to our I'm not ignoring you, Twitch, don't worry. But YouTube moderators, is everything okay over there? Like, is everything making sense in the YouTube chat? Because I know we haven't streamed over there in a hot minute. Everything's good, Sourdough? Okay. Does like, is there anything that you're like, wait, don't leave yet. Please stay online so I know exactly what to do for this thing. Because I'll be honest, I'm looking at YouTube chat and I'm not really sure what to do. Community moderation. I clicked on that tab and now I got whisked away. You're not sure if you can make it slow mode. Oh. Okay. Let's see. I don't know how to do that. I'll have to look at that tomorrow. You should have every possible permission. Because on YouTube they have tiered moderators. And I put you as managing moderator, which is the highest I could give you. So you should be able to do like anything that I can do, I would think. I'm not really sure. YouTube chat moderation isn't nearly as put together as Twitch. Streamer has to do a lot of button pushing. No work. I don't want to do that. You want to see Bebe? Well, Bebe is on a. I just posted a 25-minute video with Bebe. Baby's going to bed. It's bedtime for Bebe right now. I don't know if you know this about 5-month-olds, but 5-month-olds, but they go to bed around like 7. Well, you know, CK, she had a tough night last night. Kimmy and I were up pretty late. She had gas, and so she couldn't get to sleep, and she was really upset, and she was having we didn't figure out for a while that it was gas. We were trying to figure out what was wrong, because she normally doesn't have issues with that. So I may have gone to Kroger at 1 in the morning to get some children's Mollison or something like that. I can't remember. I was bleary-eyed at the store. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, little CK, she's going to bed a little early. She's been tired all day because she didn't get enough sleep last night. That's the word. A mod that makes reading YouTube chat more bearable? Well, I imagine if we could put YouTube chat in slow mode, that might be good, but... So right now, I'm using a service called Restream, and to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and so it has both chats in the same chat, but like, it's not updating at the same time, and so it'll just have the same messages on my screen, and then suddenly be like, and load like 400 at once. I don't even know how you do slow mode. Moderation activity. Moderation activity will be shown. Well, that's not really... I don't really know what that means. Yeah, I'll probably have to look this stuff up tomorrow. Yes. Do want to emphasize tomorrow is the charity stream, but thank you everybody who's I've already noticed a couple people donated already to the fundraiser, which is really cool. Ooh, almost $200. Awesome. Oh yeah, so I know that there's been a lot. I am drinking Coke Zero. Guilty as charged. Yeah, I know there was a lot that I just randomly updated today. I was like, hey, baby, hey, charity stream, hey, second channel, and all that stuff. So we could kind of take this as a Q&A. I'm going to try to, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Twitch chat up and YouTube chat up in separate windows at the same time, and I'm gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna go back and forth looking. Okay, all right. Let's do a little Q&A time. Little Q&A. I'm ready. I'm like the Toy Story monkey. I've got all my monitors up. I'm not gonna be able to do this, but I'm gonna try. Okay. Didn't want to show CK on screen. Yeah, at first I was like, well, no, yeah. I mean, I think I might have said like, oh, we're not going to show her on screen at all. But I said that before I had a child. And then once I had one, I was like, well, people have got to see this baby. This is not any normal baby. She must be shown. She must be displayed. It's doing the world a service, I would say. Yeah, I gotta see how cute she is, obviously. What time is tomorrow's stream? So it is right there. You see it on the... Wait, is it over here? Yeah. 2 p.m. Central. Which is... Hang on. Calculating. Loading. Processing. 19 hours from now. 18 and a half hours from now. That's when it is. It is a crime not to show the world how cute CK is. That's very true. Did something happen to Spine Chill? Oh, the Spine Chill podcast. So we're relaunching in the new year. I updated in the Spine Chill Discord about that. Episode 41 will be happening first week of January. We're taking some time to figure out exactly what we want to do with it. When am I cutting my hair? I'm not going to. Sorry, where have you been? Acting brand new over here. Hang on a second. Where are you cutting your hair? Sorry, Uncle Stick in the Mud. I'm growing it out. You gotta have a buzz cut, boy. Most surprising part about becoming a dad? How easy it is. I'm just kidding. How much fun it is. Everybody talks about how stressful it is, and it is stressful, and there's moments where you're like, man, I don't know what I'm doing, you know, but it's really fun. Like most things in life, people talk about how stressful it is and they focus on the negative, but there's a lot of positives too. You know, it's not perfect, but it's really fun. Really fulfilling too. That's so it's so I'm sorry, it's so funny looking at both chats. It's so funny looking. Cause like Twitch chat is like, John's hair looks great actually. And YouTube chat is just like, so when do you think you're gonna play more horror games? So what about, okay, so like let's say you played a horror game. What would, if you were to play a horror game, which one would you think it would be? It's just funny. Belle was so old. When did you guys get her? So we actually got Belle, our dog, when she was like 8 or 9 years old. And she was Kimmy's sister's dog. The reason that we have her is because she didn't really get along with our niece and nephew very well. She's kind of a, you know, she does not suffer fools, Belle. She's a very sweet dog, but she does not suffer fools, and children are fools. And so they were like, you know, they like mess with her, and she doesn't like to be messed with. So we decided to take her on, and we've had her ever since. So yeah, she's almost 17. Isn't that crazy? You know, she's doing she's doing about as well as a 17-year-old dog can do. You know, that is to say, she's not thriving, but you know, she's not doing terrible. She's still having some nice times out there, and you know, she loves going on walks still. So does she get along with CK? So usually Belle pretends like CK doesn't exist. She kind of completely ignores her, and it's funny because CK used to ignore her too, but now, see, like when she walks into the room, CK will like stop what she's doing and she'll just stare at Belle as she walks across the room. I'm trying to like teach her words anytime I can, so I'm pointing out at Belle and I'm like, doggy, doggy, and I'll like pet Belle and I'll be like, see, doggy, and you know, she hasn't said doggy yet, which is very disappointing, but you know, at 5 months old she should be saying that. She should be writing thesis about dogs, dissertations, but she hasn't gotten to it yet. One of these days. You know, I'm not trying to pick a fight with you, YouTube, but like Twitch is laughing at my jokes a little bit more. Maybe I'll check over here. Maybe I'll check over here for a question. They're laughing at my jokes. They know what's going on. What are things people have to be ready for as a parent? Oh man, I've only been a parent for 5 months. I feel like I don't know enough, but I would say you gotta be ready to have demands put on your time. For sure. Oh, YouTube chat is like LMAOing right now. You guys are overcompensating now. You guys are like, Lamau! Come on, guys! Lamau! Everybody say Lamau! If we all say it. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's funny. Be ready to not know anything. That's good. That's good advice, I would say. Yeah. But I would say, you know, in all truth, you know, be prepared for demands to be put on your time and to give up your time and make baby a priority. I know it sounds like the most, you know, obvious shit, but there are so many bad parents out there, you know, that like they just don't get that part. So she's like, hey, I'm in the middle of my game right now. What, the baby's crying? Well, they can wait until after I beat this final boss. Thanks, I'm stupid. Yeah, you know what? I was reading some of the comments on the video. That's what it's called. On the video today, where we showed the baby, and I was struck by how many people were talking about how they had been watching me since they were children themselves, and I was like, is somebody cutting onions in here? No. Who's cutting onions? Oh, hilarious comment to make, but no, it wasn't like that. No, I was like, wow, I am old. You know what? Maybe CK wasn't my first kid. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm saying so many cringe things. I think I'm overstimulated right now. There's too many. It's like I got my Five Nights at Freddy's monitors up, and I'm like checking the dining room, and then I'm checking the hallway for Foxy. Is this making any sense? Speaking of getting old, Five Nights at Freddy's is almost 10 years old. Let's not talk about that. It's 9 years old, guys. It's gonna be 10 next year. It's messed up, exactly. That was what I was saying. That was my first reaction. I was like, that is messed up. Okay, no, I don't know if I don't know why this was the takeaway for you guys, but I don't necessarily want to hear about how old you were when you first started watching me, especially if it's a single digit. All right? We can just do what we do with everything else in life. We can just keep that shit to ourselves. Just stuff it down in there. Not the single digits, dude. Anybody that's like, I was 9, I'm like, I need to ban you or something. I need to get you out of here. Don't need to hear that. I was 9 then and I'm 24 now. Shut up. Why'd you have to tell me that? Actually, that's, you know what, that's 15 years. That's too many. But still, I'm 22 now. How old's the baby? Baby is 5 months. Baby, 5 months. See, I'm able to deal with that. I'm like, you know, you went from 0 to 5 months. That's great. I think that, you know what? We can all appreciate that. That's a nice run right there. But you guys being like, it's 12 and a half years for me. Maybe we don't need to say everything that we think. Lies of P. Can I just say, I cannot believe there's a video game called Lies of P. What were they thinking? Anyway, no, I've heard Lies of P is good. But, you know, maybe on the second channel. On John T. Wolf. I'm gonna just start calling it that. One time I was at a convention and somebody came up to me. They recognized me, obviously, and they said they're just like loving the stuff on the main channel and on John T. Wolf. And I was like, excuse me. I didn't say anything. I didn't correct them, okay? I want you to know that. I didn't correct them. But in my head, I was judging. Lethal Company. Actually, it's funny. I recorded Lethal Company just yesterday, and there's gonna be a video going up soon. Oh, yeah. A 2-hour epic of Lethal Company. And let me tell you, when I say I was the most useless person on the team, I mean it. I everything I saw in Lethal Company, I was like, what's that? Burr, die. Oh, I think a beehive. Well, I'll take that and take it back to the ship. Durr, dead. So, who did I play with? It's a mystery. We'll never know. Oh, actually, I guess there are 2 groups I usually play with. So I played it with Gab, Sino, and Gary. Yeah. You know what? I'll have to play it with Dom, Hayden, and Gigi at some point, though. We got to get that going. We got to get the Lunch Lady crew on that. You know what? Those fuckers probably played it without me. They do that sometimes. Sometimes they sneak off and they just play one of those games without me. Just the 3 of them. And I'm like, it's a 4-player game, guys. You know? They did that just the other day. There was like some ghost game. I like log into YouTube. Here's me logging into YouTube like tra-la-la-la. I'm gonna go watch a video that I enjoy. And what do I see in my subscription feed? But the 3 of them playing some ghost game. Without me? Without moi? I was shocked. I thought about making like a call out video, like a drama video. I would have like the 3 of their faces with like a red X over the eyes, and then my like disappointed face, like, and the title would be, and like in yellow text, it's like, they betrayed me. ... And it's just like, why the title? Why I no longer talk to Dom Hayden and Mr. Gigi.
Oh, can you imagine? I could make that video right now. I could just do that right now. Or no, I could just call it my response. That's what everybody does these days. My response. Charity goal? What? I make that video for a charity goal? No. No. People would take that too seriously. No. You know, we recorded, I feel so bad because I recorded an epic lunch lady session with those guys and I haven't posted it, and it's been like 2 months. When I need to just post it. I need to just post it on the second channel. It's like old at this point. We played Lunch Lady again though, and when I say it was the most chaotic session yet, it was. There's controversy, okay? I should become a tea channel. The thing is, I hate tea. Filthy brown water. Disgusting. The only time I ever drink tea is when my throat hurts. That's it. Other than that, I look at it with disgust. Ugh. Well, I don't want to drink that. I'm just saying. The second channel? John T. Wolf. Ted Lasso, what are you guys talking about? I formed my tea opinion just on my own. The OG Amnesia, The Dark Descent. The thing is, I've already replayed Amnesia several times. I replayed Amnesia like 2 years ago. I don't know if I can do it again. I like that game, but I've probably played it like 5 times. What games will I be playing tomorrow? We'll probably be doing a mixture of stuff. We'll be doing like some just chatting for a while, just like this, where I'll be talking about the charity. I'll be showing like videos of, you know, from the charity. I'll be, you know, just because it's gonna be crazy, okay? Anybody, if you've been to one of my charity streams before, like it pops off in like the first hour. We usually raise $10,000 like that. So it'll be a lot of like, you know, thanking people for donating, talking about the charity, you know, talking about the milestones and stuff, and that'll probably be a good solid hour or two of just that. The problem is, and this is what I've learned through, because I've done, at this point, probably like 20 charity streams. One thing I've learned is that as soon as I start playing a game, the donations like stop. They don't completely stop, but they slow down to a trickle. And if I just sit there and I'm just like talking, then it usually keeps it going pretty well. If I keep the focus on the donations, then we raise a lot more money. So that's probably, I'm going to be doing a lot of that. But yeah, because I've tried to do like, you know, full game streams before, and like they do okay, but I think last time I played through Resident Evil 4, and each milestone was like, it like took away one of my weapons. So like the first milestone, like I couldn't use the rocket launcher anymore. Second milestone, I couldn't use like the TMP, you know. And that did okay because I centered the entire stream around the game basically. But other than that, I've found that like when I do like random horror games and stuff, I don't really do that anymore because It just like slows down the donations a lot. But we'll do like ones here and there. It's just not gonna be the whole time. Like I'll have to play the top horror game on Itch.io if we hit 30K, so. Twitch integration. But what about the YouTubers? We can't leave them out in the cold. Yeah, the RE4 stream was pretty fun. I didn't know you streamed. Sorry, it's just funny. It's just funny. Every stream there's somebody that says that, it feels like. How long did it take me to grow my hair out? Well, let's see. I think for the last stream of 2021, I think I shaved my head. That was for our Feeding America charity stream for food banks. I think that's the last time it was like nothing. But I've gotten a few trims since then. Because otherwise it would be like down to here. Here? I don't know. It'd be really far down. Thanks, Courtney. Does it matter what platform? I would say it doesn't matter, but whatever you're more comfortable watching on Twitch or YouTube. I've tried to fight, like, come on over to Twitch for like 7 years now, and I've given up. Especially now that you can stream to both, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna do that now. I'm gonna do that from now on. I've given up on a lot of things. I've stopped fighting on a lot of things these days, and you know what? It feels good. It feels good to stop caring. That sounds kind of depressing. Stuff, like about stuff that doesn't really matter, I guess. I don't know. Too poor for Twitch. Twitch does. I honestly, I have heard so many things from people on YouTube about Twitch that don't make any sense. They're like, I can't afford Twitch. And it's like, it's free. I don't have Twitch. Bro, it's a website. Just like YouTube. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to download anything. You don't have to make an account. It's just like this. But whatever. I just don't. I wish I understood where all the like misinterpretations came from. I've been fighting them for 7 years. But I'm stopping now. Namaste. Serenity now. Yeah, so for a long time, Twitch had a exclusivity clause in their partner agreement that meant that you couldn't co-stream on other websites. But they just got rid of that this year, so now you can stream both places at the same time, which is great. I'm not planning on doing Christmas horror games, no. Yeah, I'm glad they got rid of it too. And actually, it was, I mean, there's, you know, opinions are split on this, but I think it was a good business move for them, because I'm not going to get like super technical into this stuff because I know not that many people care, but you know, there were a couple times this year when Kick, another streaming platform, kept being like, we're signing XQC for $10 gazillion and all this stuff. We're signing them. We're signing them. And then Twitch goes like, well, you can stream it. You can co-stream now. And then now it makes all those exclusivity agreements look kind of dumb. Because it's like, well, XQC's only going to stream on Kick? That kind of sucks. Because now everybody else can stream anywhere they want. So I think it was a good move for them business-wise, too. But yeah. Yeah, Lethal Company. There's going to be a Lethal Company video Christmas Eve? Or the 23rd? I'm not sure. Might be the 23rd? I'm not sure. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp? Absolutely not. Isn't that just like that's like a bad version of the board game? Twitch chat, just so you know, people on YouTube chat are talking about how they prefer YouTube. Are you shocked? I'm shocked. I found that very surprising. I don't know about you. It reminds me of, I made like an entire video one time that was like aimed at streamers, and it was like, which is better, to stream on YouTube or Twitch? And like in the video, it was like 20 minutes. I did like a breakdown. I was like, here's the pros and cons of each of them. And then I remember like for the first like hour that it was live, it's like people thought that I was asking their opinion. And they'd be like, I prefer YouTube personally. And that was like 90% of the comments, like, I prefer YouTube. And I was just like, well, I wasn't fucking asking you. I was giving my opinion backed by facts and logic and my little PowerPoint presentation that I concocted. And then all these randos just flooded the comments like, I like YouTube. It's just like, yes, I know you do. We're here right now. We're here right now. That's where we are. Oh, anyway, it was very frustrating reading those. I had to stop. I had to like go take a walk after that one. I was like, man, I worked so hard in this video, and they're just like, oh, I like YouTube. Okay. It's like the I like turtles kid. Anyway. What were we talking about? We were talking about something else, weren't we? Don't forget, Thursday, December 21st. That's tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central. That's 18 hours from now. Charity stream. But can you super chat in Twitch? I don't think you can super chat here. I think I haven't turned it on. Wait, have I? I think you have to toggle that on, and I haven't done it. I don't know. Can I just say, as someone who's like watching both chats, I'm living for the passive aggression. It's very funny. Any plans to return to the Influenza podcast? Oh man. So for anyone that doesn't know, I briefly had a podcast a few months ago called the Influenza podcast, where I talked about influencers, streamers, YouTubers, stuff like that. And I did 3 episodes of it, and it was going well, but I wanted to keep going with it. I just didn't really have time. And I tried recording a 4th episode, and I kept not being happy with how it was. And I think it's the type of thing that I would need a co-host for. I don't think I can do it on my own. Because there's nobody to bounce off of. But the thing is, I don't really know anybody that I would do it with. Just full disclosure. Because, like, it would need to be somebody that, like, paid just as much attention to that and has much interest in it as I do. And that would have time for it and be, like, motivated for it. And preferably be able to do it in person. And just all those things are not going to be possible. I wouldn't ask Kimmy to do it. Kimmy's got enough going on. But if I did do it with anybody, it would probably be Kimmy. But honestly, it's probably for the best, because I've already got another podcast, Spine Chill. And having 2 podcasts and 2 YouTube channels and, you know, streaming and stuff, that's a lot for just me to be doing. So I think it's probably for the best that we just kind of stop on that one. Might come back to it at some point, though. Honestly, I'm not going to rule it out. I'm glad that I did like the first 3 episodes of it, and I was like, oh, that was kind of fun. I can do that, and I'd be comfortable going back to it if the right situation came along. Anyway. When will you make your Goose Phones video? Oh, you're talking about Goosebumps? Oh yeah, so okay. I am actually reading. I'm reading it, okay? I'm trying to figure out what to do for the video, for the next Goosebumps video, because this book doesn't have a TV episode. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do it in an entertaining and interesting way without just being like, in chapter 7 this happens, as you know, just like, I don't want to just, you know, some people can do that. There's like, you know, all those booktube channels, they can get away with it, but I feel like I need visuals in my videos, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. But yeah, I am working on it, to be honest. I'm reading through Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, and I'm gonna be reading through Let's Get Invisible too, and Night of the Living Dummy. So it's gonna be a triple header, the next one. But I just yeah, I'm still working out how to do that. And I got really distracted with the Sam and Colby video. Ooh, by the way, the Sam and Colby video, by the way, I'm having to fight off copyright claims on that thing right now. Ooh. I was like clear for like the first 10 days, and then I got like 3 in the past 24 hours. I got 2 from Sam and Colby's team, but thankfully they released them. I had to dispute them, but they released them. I think it was just like an automated thing, because I was just like, oh no, don't claim my video, bro. You know, like. But then one of the people that I used one of the TikTok clips from claimed the video, and I think it's an automated thing too, and they haven't released it yet. And so I'm emailing with them trying to get them to release it, but yeah, I was just like, oh, what a pain. If the team doesn't want to claim it, what does YouTube care? So the way it works is, like, YouTube channels like Sam and Colby, they employ a company to copyright claim videos for them. And the idea is to combat people like literally just stealing their, like literally just taking their videos and re-uploading them. Because that happens all the time when you're a big channel. I don't really deal with it much at all on my end, but some of these guys, like if you got 10 million subs, there's channels out there that are just like stealing your stuff left and right. And so they employ companies to claim those videos, and they do it on like an automated basis. They use, you know, they like scan uploads for them. And so it's most of the time when you get a copyright claim, it's automated, and then I just dispute it, and then they look at it and they're like, oh, of course not, and they dismiss it. But you have to go through the whole process, because we have DMCA laws in the current day and age that make you do that. They make YouTube go through this automated structure and stuff. So that's why it's a terrible system, but YouTube kind of has their hands tied because they have to follow the law. They have to follow DMCA protocol. And it's like, I do this, then you do that, then I do this, then you do that, back and forth. But there are people that take advantage of it, true. Expected Kotori to copyright claim it? Oh, I mean, if they did, that would be saying something, wouldn't it? They're probably the number one people I suspected of maybe doing it, but I haven't gotten anything from them. After Goosebumps, would you consider doing Animorphs or Junji Ito stories? So at the beginning of the year, I said I wanted to do a Junji Ito tier list, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. Actually, there's a couple. There's a couple of I get every Junji Ito hardcover that comes out. I like every single one. Anytime there's a new one, I'm like, I get it. I pre-order that shit. I'm on it every time, and I'm a little behind. Let me see. This is the latest one I got. Mimi's Tales of Terror, but I haven't had time to read it yet. But there's so many that I've read now. I've got this one, and then there's, let me see. And then I also got this. I'm not a big fan of the Soichi stories, but I was like, well, I can't not get it. I gotta get this one. But I haven't read through it yet, so I'm falling a little bit behind. It's like there's a new one every quarter, and it's a lot to read. I'm also trying to catch up with my. I'm reading through Berserk right now, and I'm getting the deluxe editions, and I just got volume 14, but it's still in the shrink wrap. I just haven't had a whole lot of time recently to read. It's almost like something's happened that's taken up a lot of my time these days. I don't know what it is. But yeah. No Longer Human is your favorite from Junji Ito? No Longer Human's really good. That's probably my second favorite. My favorite is Uzumaki. My second is No Longer Human. And my third... As far as like the volumes go... I don't know. The one... I remember liking the Shiver volume quite a bit. Oh, it's Frankenstein. Frankenstein is my third favorite. Junji Ito's really good at adaptations. Yeah, he did Gil. That's one of my favorites too. Well, that's like in the upper half. That's like in the upper 50%. Tomie. I like Tomie, but there's so many of them, and after a while it's just like, come on, just kill her already. Like by about the 3/4 mark, I was getting annoyed with Tomie. I was like, somebody needs to do something about this girl. She's trouble. Stream more often on YouTube? I don't think I'm going to stream more often on YouTube. But I'll stream a normal amount. I used to stream on Twitch like up to 5 times a week. Like this time last year, I was doing it 5 times a week. And I don't think I'm ever gonna get back to doing that. I think I'm mostly gonna like stream every once in a while for like stuff like charity streams or like special events, like commentating the Game Awards or something like that. Miss the DBD streams. Yeah, you know, I miss DBD sometimes. And then I play it. It's not that I don't hate Dead by Daylight. I think, you know, I played it 3 to 5 times a week for like 3 straight years, and really like 3.5. And I don't know. I think I've played it too much, and now it's kind of, am I done playing horror games? So Yeah, if you watch my video today, I talk about that in it. Hey, Twitch chat. If you were to guess what opinion YouTube chat has right now, let's play a little game. What do you think they're saying right now? Sorry, it's funny. Thank you, Colbin. Appreciate it. Yeah, I get they don't like Dead by Daylight. Did you know that? Did you know? YouTube chat doesn't like something. I'm just roasting you guys. Come on, come on, come on. It's okay. It's okay. Charity stream tomorrow. Oh no! Now they're getting defensive. Twitch. They're saying they like it. I mean, I didn't see that earlier. Sorry, I didn't mean to like misrepresent your opinions. That's what I saw. This is fun. This is like it's like it's like pitting two of your friends against each other. Who's my best friend? You guys need to fight over it. I'm just kidding. Sort of. A little bit. I'm kidding a little bit. Is it hard to read both chats? Yes, it is. It is because y'all are. It's not just like having two different series of messages at the same time, but y'all are talking like the topic of conversation in each is different. And like when I like y'all will respond to something that I say differently, which is very interesting to me. Twitch chat, if we work together we can take John down. I don't like that. No, you can't. No, don't become friends. That's not. No, you're enemies. You're supposed to hate each other. That's how this is supposed to work. I'll hop on my Twitch account too. I don't give a fuck. Oh, all of a sudden you guys got Twitch accounts. That's real funny. That's rich. Oh, all of a sudden you guys over on YouTube got Twitch accounts, huh? Oh, they were collecting dust. I forgot I had them. Yeah, now that you want to like show me up, now you're gonna pull them out of the closet like a little superhero suit. Oh, I forgot I had this. Oh. I had a Prime sub that I just wasn't using. Unbelievable. JK. Use it to watch Deadmau5 stream. Well, first of all, I didn't know that Deadmau5 streamed. That is kind of, you know what? Hard to argue there. Currently watching your Spider-Man 2 playthrough, and I'm loving every second of it. Hey, thanks. Are you watching the latest video, part 16, which was just uploaded today on my second channel, John T. Wolf? Is that the playthrough you're referring to? I think he streams making music. Yeah, I have found that's pretty common for musicians. You know what? I think T-Pain is the only one I've seen do like gaming stuff that's a musician. T-Pain's a very good streamer, which I kind of... I probably should have seen that coming, but for some reason I didn't. I think, oh, doesn't Snoop Dogg do gaming or? Snoop plays NFL games sometimes. I need to watch that. That sounds hilarious. Snoop playing NFL. What team does he play? By the way, man, I'm just going to plug everything. By the way, if you guys want to hear my sports opinions, you can follow me on Threads. Because I made a Threads account, right? Because I had an Instagram, so I guess I didn't make an account. But I tried to use Threads like Twitter for a while, and it was like not working. Like it was not the move. And so I was like, well, what am I supposed to do with this? And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to talk about sports on here. And that's what I've been doing. And it's great. Nobody sees it. They get like 7 likes a post because nobody uses Threads. But it's awesome. I bash the Philadelphia Eagles on there. It's a great time. The Cowboys, as a Dallas Cowboys fan, I feel like it's a safe space for me. Nobody's told me to eat shit and die yet on there. Because, well, weirdly, I will say so far, Threads is kind of dead, but people are kind of nice on there. Maybe they're not nice. Maybe they're just, all the mean people are on Twitter, I think. Ew, sports talk. Ew, SpongeBob avatar. Gross. Disgusting. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it? So yeah, if you want to hear me talk shit about the Eagles and 49ers, feel free to follow me on Threads. You know what's rich? Is you fucking nerds being like, oh yeah, oh, sports ball. I'm like, let's take a, you know what? Let's put your interests under the magnifying glass real quick. Well, it's not like you like badass shit yourself, okay? Oh, I love sports ball. I love kicking the ball around. Oh yeah, oh what do you like, huh? I like watching an anime boy learn how to ice skate. Oh, come on. He's doing it. He's really doing it. You know it's true. Yeah. Maybe if you're in a glass house, don't throw stones, yeah? Hey, yeah. Hey, that's a good anime. Hey, wait a second. Hey, the key difference is that my stuff is good. Listen, I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying it's not like you're over there binge watching Die Hard, okay? Better than roasting imaginary comments on his playthroughs. You know, those aren't imaginary comments. That's what you guys don't realize. Those are real comments that I have repurposed for a new playthrough. They're all based. They're all based on a true story. Every time I roast an imaginary comment, it's based on a true story. That's what you need to know. Yeah, I'm also psychic. I already know what they're gonna say. It's really easy. You just gotta pretend to be Captain Hindsight. Which story? The story of me getting a comment that was verbatim just like that previously. That story. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. No. You need to stop. Shut it down. Shut it down. That's not going to be the topic of conversation over my dead body. Die Hard's not it's not a Christmas movie. Do you really want to deal with those people? Because I don't. I don't want to deal with those people. Technically, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is cereal a soup? Oh boy. How about we leave the topics to me? I'll be the mediator. This is like a debate between YouTube chat and Twitch chat, and I'm the mediator. I'll decide the topics. Cereal is a stew, not a soup. No, we're not talking about that. I unilaterally decided that will not be it. Our Pop-Tarts ravioli. This is exactly what I didn't want. You guys are spending too much time on Reddit, and it shows. Give us a topic to fight about. You know what? Why can't we just chill? You guys got the boxing gloves up all the time. What can we fight about? Time to watch some feel-good Christmas movies where you learn about the spirit of the holidays, all right? Some of you need it. Oh, one of my favorite comments that I got recently. It was on Twitter. I didn't respond. I should have responded to it. I was talking about whatever. Like I was chatting a little bit of shit about like a famous streamer. Okay. And I made the comment that you can be rich and still be a loser. And this one guy was like, that makes no sense at all. And I've made it a policy not to argue with people anymore if I can help it. So I didn't respond. But what I wanted to say was, ever heard of Ebenezer Scrooge? Does someone need to rewatch A Christmas Carol? You can absolutely be a rich loser. Just the irony of talking about that at Christmas. Come on. How are you not overexposed to Ebenezer Scrooge lore, dude? I can't avoid Christmas Carol. Kimmy watches the Christmas Carol like constantly. Kimmy's watched like 3 Christmas Carol movies so far, and we're not even 3 weeks in to December. So I have to be careful. She'll hear me saying that. She'll do it a 4th time. She will. She'll watch a 4th one. No, not the Muppet version. No, she just watched Scrooge the other day. Her favorite is the one with George C. Scott as Scrooge. And she watched some series with like Dan Stevens the other day from Downton Abbey. I can't remember what it's called. Where he plays Dickens. That one was at least kind of interesting. That one I was like, because sometimes I walk through the living room and I'm like, oh, A Christmas Carol again. But I stopped and I was like, hey. I kind of sat down and I watched like 25 minutes of it and I was like, oh, they're doing something different here. Pretty neat. But yeah, anyway. Downton Abbey was your binge show? I wish I really wanted to like Downton Abbey more than I did. Downton Abbey like peaks and like season 3, and then like the last is it like the season 4 or season 5? Are there 5 seasons or 4 seasons? Everything after that is like it's just like, oh, that's it. I don't know. I don't want to spoil what happens. There's 6 seasons. Oh my god. See, I was like, I think there's only 4 seasons. That's how little happens between 4 and 6, in my opinion. Okay? I think it's like episode 3 of season 1 where that guy like dies in their house, where I was like, oh shit, things actually happen in this series. Because up until that point, it was like a bunch of people being like, quite, and sipping tea. Yes. Was it a toilsome journey? and I was like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. But then I think it was like episode 3 or whatever, where like a guy just like dies, and they're like, oh shit, we gotta hide the body, or I can't remember what they did, but I was like, damn, it's like Breaking Bad. Anyway, yeah, but then like that thing happens in season 3, and I was like, whoa, people are dying. And then seasons 4 through 6, I'm like, I'm gonna need somebody to die. Season 4 through 6 of Downton Abbey, I'm like, I need somebody to die ASAP, please. Too many of these characters are still alive, I can't help but notice. The BBC show for Pride and Prejudice. I think my dad watched that. I don't know. My dad was really into BBC stuff, particularly romance. He was really into that stuff. This wasn't a romance show, but he really liked, I think it was Midsummer Murders. He was really into that one. I don't know if that's BBC. I'm just saying that was like an example of the type of stuff he liked. Outlander. Kimmy had Outlander on one time. She was like giving it a shot, and I walked in and I legit thought I caught her watching porn. I came in and I was like, do I need to leave? What is this? Some softcore stuff happening up there. Isn't there like 6 seasons of that show? What do you? I don't understand. Like, I watched some of it, and there's like 2 people who are like obsessed with each other. And I was like, does anything else happen? I couldn't figure it out. And my trips through the living room, seeing it in my peripheral vision, it seemed like the same thing was happening every time I passed. She goes back in time. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I forgot. Yeah, she's a time traveler from modern times, right? There will be an 8th season. It's not over? Can I say something that'll be stunning and brave? Boomers will watch anything. I'm not saying you guys are boomers, but I'm saying that that's what's propping that show up. That they'll watch anything. That's why CSI has like 20 seasons or whatever. Isn't Grey's Anatomy? Wait, did that like just wrap? Grey's Anatomy? No. I'm not saying y'all are boomers. I'm saying there's plenty of people of all ages enjoy all types of shows. But I'm saying that show would have been canceled if it wasn't for boomers. That show would not have hit season 3. Grey's Anatomy is still going? You can't be serious. What is going on with network TV? Well, how many seasons of Grey's Anatomy are there? Be real. How many? I know you guys know. Don't act like you don't know. 27. Okay. I was waiting for a specific number. Wait, is that real? 19? It can't be 27. No. You know what? I'm Googling it. You guys are unreliable. You guys are just saying anything now. 23, 13, 72. You guys always do this. 20. I cannot believe that. That's crazy. I listen, I get it. I watched ER back in the day, okay? I watched that for too long. But damn. 20 seasons? I guess it kind of works when they rotate characters out though. Right? Cuz isn't Dr. Gray gone? Oh wait, no. That's Ellen Pompeo, isn't it? Oh yeah, so Dr. Gray's still on there, but everyone else is gone. Like Patrick Dempsey and Sandra Oh and all those people. House was a good one. Yeah, Kimmy likes House. My wife. Supernatural was like 20? No, Supernatural had 15 and then it ended. My favorite season of Supernatural is the Leviathan season. The fandom hates it, but it's so funny. I think it's like season 8 or something. Season 7? Oh, something like that. I know that a lot of people out there take Supernatural really seriously, but it's so funny. It's such a funny show. Like they keep just doing the same thing over and over. There's always somebody that's like possessed or in purgatory or in hell or something, and I'm just like, you guys do this to yourselves, you know that? It's Always Sunny. It's Always Sunny still slaps. I don't know if I watched the most recent one. I think I watched season 14. It's hard to remember because I try to keep up with Always Sunny, but then I also watch their little spin-off shows. That sounded really dismissive. I sound like an asshole. Just their little spin. I watched their little spin-offs. Let's see. I tried to watch The Mick, and we tried. Oh, Kimmy and I tried so hard to watch Glenn Howerton's science teacher's show. What was that? It had 2 seasons. And we tried to watch it and we couldn't do it. And then we also tried to watch Rob McElhaney's game dev show, Mythic Quest. Yeah, AP Bio, that's it. Yeah, we tried to watch Mythic Quest, and I think we gave it like 7 episodes or something, and we were just like, I don't know. They need each other. They really do. They gotta all be together. Do I watch Invincible? Hell yeah. Although, I am not watching season 2 until they finish it. I thought about starting season 2, but then I saw that they got 3 episodes in. They were like, and we're done till spring. I was like, oh, well, I'm not watching it yet. I can always wait. Invincible's great though. I like The Boys. I like Invincible. I like all those superhero subversion shows. Yeah. John watches anime confirmed. Invincible is not anime. Invincible is like a 90s Western cartoon. That's how it's stylized. Porg, you don't know what you're talking about. You guys are saying a lot of TV show names that I do not recognize. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Man, that's really... I was like gutted when I heard about Andre Braugher. Oh, I can't believe that. He was only 61. Captain Holt was like my favorite character on that show. It was so funny. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was like the last good sitcom. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like anything else that's come out since then. Some people are like Abbott Elementary, but I couldn't get into that. Abbott Elementary was like AP Bio. It was like the same show to me. What we do in the shadows? I probably need to try to get into that. I like Matt Berry, so. The thing is about comedies is that they take time to get into, and a lot of times the first season kind of sucks, so it's tough. Sometimes if it doesn't immediately hook you to like tough it out and keep going. Follow the House of Usher. I can't stand any of those house horror shows. I can't do it. I don't know who the director is. I don't know. I can't do it. I tried to watch The Haunting of Hill House. I think there's like 3 of them now. I don't know. It's probably just me. I can't do the horror TV show thing. It just doesn't work for me. I keep being either like, come on, let's move it along, because it's like 10 minutes of someone like slowly walking through a room and then there's a giant jump scare or something, or it's like somebody going through a Boo haunted house sequence where there's like 10 jump scares within 30 seconds, and I can't stand the pacing. I can't do American Horror Story either. I tried to do the first season of American Horror Story, and then I got like 3 episodes in and I was like, I can't do it. And then people were like, oh well, yeah, no, that's the bad season. This is what they always do. No, you gotta watch I don't know. First they said to watch season 2, which was like Asylum or Coven, or I can't remember. And I was like, okay. And I got like 4 episodes in that one, and I was like, I'm sorry. And then they're like, no, you gotta watch season 6 or whatever. And I tried 3 different seasons. I don't remember exactly which ones they were, but I don't know. I like horror anthology. Like that's more my jam. I don't like horror continuous story shows like American Horror Story or those house shows or whatever. Not a big fan of those. Ghosts are real, bud. Wow, fantastic counter argument. You've convinced me. I see the light now. Thank you so much. Very compelling. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Now that I'm a believer, guys, I see one right there. Now I'm seeing them everywhere. Ghosts ain't real. Oh, well, now I'm back. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Now I don't believe in them anymore. Guys, some of the comments on like the Conjuring House video are so funny. They're really, really funny. It's like people that haven't watched the video will be like, he's just trying to. My favorite one was like, this guy's just an atheist. This guy's just an atheist, guys. Like they exposed me or something. This guy doesn't believe in anything. Get him off the screen. Hey, wait a second. I know what's really going on here. I was just like, wow. If he doesn't believe, if he watched Sam and Colby's entire series and he still doesn't believe, he must just not believe in anything. Damn, got conspiracy theories going on in my own video. Anyway, like I said, some of them are really funny. One of them was like, I know for a fact that Sam and Colby don't fake their videos because they got interviewed and they say that they don't. And I was like, are you kidding me? It's been so difficult not to respond to them really condescendingly. I haven't done it yet. I must say I've displayed an abnormal amount of self-control. But there's just so many comments like that. They're just like, well, how do you explain? And I'm like, whatever. Young impressionable minds. I know it's hard to be too hard on them because I remember what I was like when I was 12, and I would just be like won over like that by, you know, pretty much anything. But if someone seemed trustworthy, they could convince me of almost anything when I was that age. So, but some of them can be really rude while also being like having terrible arguments, and it's a deadly combination. If you're gonna be ignorant and rude, that's really difficult to resist responding to. But anyway, what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, horror anthology shows. I really like I feel like those get a bad rap. Like, I love Black Mirror. Even the newer seasons, everybody's like, it sucks. Season 5 sucked. You know, all the nuance of a sledgehammer, you know. Wow, what an incredible takedown. I love the critique there. I really like it. I do not think season 5 sucked. I think season 5 was fun. It only had 3 episodes, but I liked it. I liked season 6. I don't think it's ever gonna reach the heights of like the early seasons, but I feel like people are way too hard on those shows. I think it's because they're anthology series. I feel like the way that people think about like Black Mirror and like Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone, for example, I feel like those have gotten really harsh receptions. I think it's because they don't have an overarching story. Well, I watched something like that recently. There's like another horror anthology series that I watched recently. Oh, yeah, the Disney Plus Hulu Goosebumps show. I was like, this one's pretty good, actually. People got all up in arms about that. I mean, it's not perfect. Don't get me wrong. I mean, and it has like an overarching story, but it has like an anthology style to it, which is interesting and not what I expected from them. I will say about the Goosebumps show, it's really clear they wanted it to be Stranger Things. That's my biggest complaint about it, is that they were like, I think by the second or third episode, I was like, I feel like I've seen this before, but it was still fun. I don't know. I feel like it had kind of a sense of fun that you don't normally see in those types of shows. Favorite show is Dark. Dark is so good. I want to rewatch Dark. That's how good it was. By the way, for anyone just coming in tomorrow, I don't know where my hands are right now. I don't have my screen up. I only have the chats up, but Cherry Stream tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central. It's going to be happening in let's see, 3 plus 12, 15, 17 and a half hours. Because I know you guys hate Googling time zones. So, you're welcome. Anyway. Opinions on X-Files. I love the theme song, and my parents loved watching it when I was growing up, but I wasn't allowed to because I was too young, and I've never gone back and watched it. So I've never seen the X-Files. I know. It's so intimidating going back and being like, there's 8 seasons of this shit. It's like, I want to watch it, but there's so much to watch. You know? It's kind of intimidating. It's like, I only recently, like a couple of years ago, I watched through the entirety of Star Trek Next Generation, and I don't regret it at all. But at the same time, it was so intimidating to walk in and be like, 7 seasons of like 26 episodes each. Oh, they're all an hour, you know. You have to set aside time to do that. It's like a massive time investment. I love Star Trek Next Generation, though. That's one of the best shows of all time. It wasn't until like season 3 that it really started getting good, in my opinion, but I still really enjoyed it. You feel the same way with Star Wars. So here's what I would say with Star Wars. You just watch New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. And then if you feel compelled to keep going, then keep going. But if you want to stop at Empire Strikes Back, you've seen the peak. That's my pitch for Star Wars. Coming as someone that likes Star Wars, but doesn't love Star Wars. That's what I would say. If you get to the end of Empire Strikes Back and you're like, I gotta see how this ends, then go for it. But at least you'll have seen the really good parts. I have seen the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I am not a fan. And I say this as someone that was in the movie. Yeah, here's my problem with the FNAF movie, okay? And I watched it in a big group. I watched it with Kimmy and Sinnoh and Gary and Sinnoh's boyfriend Kyle, and Porg was there. And we all watched it together. And this is very important. None of us had a good time. But it's like, I want to be clear. We weren't like shit talking it. It wasn't like the first scene came up and we're like, oh, like that's ever gonna happen, you know? Because sometimes you can ruin movies like that. Yes, I am in FNAF. You have to look for me. I'm on the Employee of the Month board. In fact, gaming publication Dexerto kindly tweeted out a list of, quote, every YouTuber that appears in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and they literally listed everybody except me. I couldn't believe it. They were like, Corix Kenshin's in it, Matt Pat's in it, 8-Bit Ryan, Dawko, Razbowski, Fusion Z Gamer, and that's it. And I was like, if you're gonna list the other guys on the Employee of the Month board, hello? Don't get no respect. Oh well. It's just Dexerto. Who gives a fuck? Who cares about their opinion? I went on the warpath with them a little bit. Like, after they posted that, I like replied to their tweets for a while after that, being like, well, oh, you got this wrong too. Do you guys just routinely get things wrong? I don't know. That's my idea of a warpath. Passive aggressive replies that get like 10 likes and get buried under all the other replies that nobody sees. That's my idea. That's me going to war. Oh, you guys got that wrong too. Anyway, yeah. So, but we watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and we weren't watching it like, oh, look at that, that's so stupid. We were like watching it reverently in silence, and we got about halfway through the movie, and we kind of like started looking around at each other like, and we all were like, I'm not really having a great time with this. So like we all gave it a shot for like the first half, and we couldn't do it. We watched the rest of it. We watched the whole thing, and I love Matthew Lillard. And so I was like, I gotta see him, you know, do his unhinged Matthew Lillard thing. But it just, yeah, it wasn't enough. It was, you know, as far as Matthew Lillard performances go, there are some great ones. There's him in Scream. There's him in Scooby-Doo. There's him in SLC Punk. You know, even stuff like Without a Paddle and stuff. He turns in a good performance. But I just feel like this one, I don't know, wasn't great. But he was probably the best non-Josh Hutcherson actor in the film. I don't know. The thing is that it was rated PG-13 and you could feel it. Like, it probably could have been rated PG. I honestly don't know why they rated it PG-13. Other than there's like one scene where the animatronics like kill some guys. But it like you don't see anything really, and they don't swear in that movie at all. I don't think that anybody swore. Did anybody swear? So I'm like, what is this rated PG-13 for? Anyway. Well, yeah, obviously. No. Actually, no. I'm going to counter that. Most of the fan base is not children. Most of the fan base was children 9 years ago. I would say most of the fan base are teenagers and young adults now. That's what I would say. It's been 9 years since the game came out. So those like millions and millions of like, 10-year-olds back then, they're 19 now. But even so, I think the PG-13 was like a really light PG-13. And it could have been a little edgier. I'm not saying it had to be rated R. But it did really hold it back. It was kind of like, it was defanged, for sure. Oh yeah, I haven't seen 13 Ghosts. I want to see that. I need to. Let me check something. We've raised $346 and we haven't even started the actual charity stream yet. Thanks, Joe, for the $100, by the way, if you're still here. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for about 15 more minutes until the hour, and then I'm gonna save my voice and my energy for tomorrow because we're gonna be live all day tomorrow. So yeah, just to reiterate, tomorrow. There we go. That's what. Tomorrow, Thursday, December 21st, 2 p.m. Central, Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation fundraiser. We're gonna look to raise $40,000. People are gonna go crazy, bro. We got different milestones. I will be cosplaying tomorrow, which I always do for charity streams. And we'll be unlocking it one piece at a time. So it'll be guess the cosplay. So I'll show up just like this and then slowly start piecing it together. What's the cosplay? I just said it's guess the cosplay. You don't know what it is yet. But yeah, we're going to try to raise $40,000 tomorrow and hopefully more than that. We'll see, because that's one reason why I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, is to try to maximize how much we get donated. So, yeah, I'm gonna be shaving the beard tomorrow. I'm gonna do it in front of CK so she sees me do it and she knows that it's still me underneath it, because I know that can be a thing for babies. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it in front of her and be like, "See, it's me. It's still me." I don't want her to get upset when she sees me without it. Am I excited to try out the new duo streaming? I'm mostly nervous because I'm just remembering last year when I unveiled my Lady Dimitrescu cosplay and so many people flipped out. And so I'm a little nervous about streaming on YouTube. But, whatever. Twitch is fine. Twitch is fine. Those guys over there, they know what's going on. They've been through this before, but I just know there's going to be people on YouTube that are like, WTF! I still get comment because last year for my Ada Wong cosplay, I grew my nails out. For Ada Wong nails, because she has I think she has long nails. I can't remember. I think she does. But there's like the Backrooms video that I posted in October. I was growing them out at the time. And so in that video, I have long nails. And I guess there's a part of the video where I like hold my hand up to the camera or something. And I still get comments like, "What's with the nails, bro? Cut your fucking nails, bro." And I'm just like, it's just so annoying, man. It's like, first of all, I'm allowed to have long nails. It's a free country, okay? Second of all, it was for cosplay. Not that it matters. You know what? I could just have long nails if I wanted to. But, you know, some people get so uptight about that shit. Yeah, some people are weird about the hair. Some people are worried about the nails. It's a hot button issue these days. I have a buzz cut, and my nails are really short, and I never express my emotions. That's what they want. Based! Rip, bro! They want that shit, I guess. But, you know, that ain't me. How much can you bench, bro? The thing is too, is that a lot of the people that like talk like that online, I'm just like, how come you have an anime profile picture? Just, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but it's like, if you're so tough, where's your face? You know? How come you got a cartoon character there? You're gonna act like I'm cringe for growing my nails out, but you got a cartoon character, bro? I'm just saying, not very manly to have a cartoon character representing you. I would say, if we're gonna go by stereotypical shit like that, you know. But anyway, again, I don't think that. I'm just playing their game, okay? I'm playing. If we're gonna play their game, they gotta play by the rules too. Anyway, we're gonna raise money tomorrow for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. I'm really excited. I think we'll have a fun time, and like I said, I'll be mostly talking for it, but we'll try to do some fun things too. Like, we'll play a game here or there. Might play some Dead by Daylight. Because there's like a winter event or something like that. If I need a break from talking, because I have done streams where it's like me talking for 10 hours straight, and that is tough. That's tough on my voice. And also, it's really dry air here because the heater's on and stuff. It's like I've been waking up my throat like a graveyard. I probably should. Where's my water? I'm sitting over here like blah 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 for like 2 hours. I need to get some water. Oh, that's so funny. So you guys don't have to worry about this in YouTube chat, but in Twitch chat, we've had the word Chucky banned for like 2 years. The reason is because I was streaming Dead by Daylight for so long over there, like 3 to 5 times a week. And we got so sick of people coming in and being like, do you think they're ever going to add Chucky to this game? That like we finally were like, enough is enough. We're blacklisting that word. No more Chucky. You say the word Chucky, you get your message deleted. And so we set that up, and like anytime somebody came in and was like, you know, I'd like to see this game, and we're like, what? And they're like, Chucky, message deleted. It was great. But now, funny story, Chucky's actually in the game, And so now when people are actually like trying to talk about the character that's actually in the game now, their message still gets deleted. I mean, it's almost funnier if we just leave it like that, though. I don't think we're gonna reverse it. But like, you gotta understand, it was like every stream, multiple times a stream. People come out, I think Chucky would be cool in this game. Shut the fuck up. So we finally had to just blacklist it. I think we called it the C word. Like, people get their message and they'd be like, what'd I do? And we'd be like, you said the C word. And they'd be like, what? I would never say the C word. Fake news. Oh boy. You know, I haven't actually played against Chucky in that game yet. That might be something for tomorrow. We'll see. Annabelle. That's gonna be the next one that gets banned. That's how the Dead by Daylight fandom is, though. Like, they add a much requested licensed character to it, to the roster, and then people are like, what next? Like, I remember when Xenomorph got added to Dead by Daylight. Like, it was like the day they added him, and then the discourse was like, who do you think they're gonna add to the game next? I'm like, they just added Alien. Can we give them a rest already? Like, now. What's next? But, you know, let me give you a little secret. I'm gonna give you guys a little advice before we wrap it up. Okay? One of the keys to happiness, not the key, but one of the keys to happiness, is to save little treats for yourself. Okay? Just to, you know what? You don't gotta do that thing all at once right away. We got this like binge watch culture right now where it's just like, I want to watch the whole season all in one sitting. Just save some treats for yourself. That way, later, when you're like, I'm bored, or this doesn't sound good, that doesn't sound good, you have something that you've saved for yourself to do. Like, for example, I have never watched The Sopranos, okay? But I'm saving it. I'm saving it for a day when I'm like, none of these new TV shows sound any good. I don't want to watch, you know, I don't know, Beef Season 2 on Netflix. I'm just listing a random show. And then I can be like, you know what? Why don't I start The Sopranos? Why don't I start what's considered one of the greatest TV shows of all time, Fresh? Why don't I start episode 1 of a show that's so good that people commonly say they wish they could wipe their minds of it so they could experience it for the first time again? You just gotta save little things for yourself like that. That's what I think. You don't gotta just jump on it as soon as it comes out. I gotta watch the whole thing, and then it's over. That's just my style. I do not have YouTube memberships turned on. I'll probably do that at some point. I don't know. I have gone out of my way to make it to where people can't give me money. Cause like I had my Patreon, I shut that down. I shut down cash tips through PayPal and stuff. And so I never turned YouTube memberships on. But I probably should. I don't know. Screw it. Yeah, you can only sub on Twitch. Well, I play Don't Scream. I don't really see what the point of me playing Don't Scream would be, because I would just win the game. Because I wouldn't scream. But I don't know. I feel like there's a horror game that pops up like that every couple of weeks that is just like, whoa, bro, if you scream, it's like, okay, there's no way to say this without sounding like an asshole. But I just feel like, I see like non-horror gamers tweet about it, like, you gotta try this horror game, dude! And almost every time I see it, I end up not liking it. And Don't Scream is like the latest one of those. It might be good, I don't know. But I tend to see those games get like hyped up by like mainstream gamers. They'll be like, bro, have you played From the Darkness? This is the scariest game I've ever played! And then I play it and I'm like, how many scary games have you played, dude? Like 5? I know, I sound like an asshole, but I might play it. I might play Don't Scream at some point though. Don't Scream sucks. It's a jump scare fest with the same recycled jump scares over and over again. See, that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. Is being like, let's check it out, guys. Welcome to Kowloon, and then it's like the same thing I've played a million times. And then you got all these people, all these like non-horror gamers being like, welcome to Kowloon, scariest game ever. You know? But anyway. Like I said, I realize I sound gatekeepy, but it's hard to talk about this stuff without sounding like that, I guess. Okay. Let's go ahead and wrap up the stream, though. Once again, I will be streaming for charity tomorrow for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. The foundation is, the fundraiser is going to be through Tiltify, which is a neutral third-party fundraising platform. It's very popular. It's used by a lot of different streamers. It's very trustworthy. If that was a question for anyone, because I know a lot of people on the YouTube side probably haven't used it before, but feel free to do your research on Tiltify. They're great. They make a lot of online charity streaming possible, because without them, frankly, it wouldn't be. And before they came along, a lot of the online fundraising, trust me, as a guy who was doing charity streams before Tiltify even existed, it was like impossible to do. And they made it possible. I've got a whole Twitter thread all about, charity stream transparency and stuff, especially with some of the stuff going around about the completionist right now and charity fraud. So I know it's important to do your due diligence. And so again, I've got a Twitter thread all about that. You should just have to scroll down a little bit to see it. But, all right. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. So that's coming up in 17 hours. 17 hours from now. Might be a little late. Kimmy's got to do my makeup. Retro Noir Spider, thanks for the $100, by the way. Thank you. All right, so how am I going to do this? See, usually what we do on Twitch is we raid somebody after the stream. But that's not really going to happen on YouTube. Like, just nothing's going to happen. So, we don't need to raid somebody. I can just end the stream. We'll just end the stream. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Where's my... Oh, here it is. Okay. Bye. See you tomorrow.